Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm just getting home from driving the kids to school, and now I'm waiting for my Walmart delivery to arrive and starts the baking and the cooking. So if you're new here, I host a meal every week for my entire family, my brother and his family, my sister and her family, my mom, my kids, my husband. And it's just a gift I like to give every week to my family. I love to cook and bake, and years ago I wanted to develop the skill of like hosting things. So I just started doing these weekly meals. So normally they're on Tuesdays, but Wednesday worked better this week. It doesn't have to be on a Tuesday, but it typically falls on a Tuesday. So today's a Wednesday. We're having it today. I'm making meatballs and rice and rolls. We make homemade rolls every week. And then I'm making a cake with chocolate fudge icing for dessert, which is my mother-in-law's recipe. And I'm looking forward to it. So once the groceries get here, I can get to work on that. But for right now, I'm just doing the final touches on my video that's going to go up. You guys would have already seen it by now. I was telling you this in the last video, I'm not quite sure how I'm feeling about the new schedule. I don't know. I have to give it a bit, but it just I like doing the editing part in the day though, so that's working good. I might be returning to Monday. I think if I return to Monday to Friday, it will be after the trip, which is in 2 weeks. So we're going to Dominican, in case you, like I said, are new. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot, but I'm not liking it. I like the editing and doing all of this in the day and not at night. But as far as just 3 days a week, I don't love that. I really do love Monday to Friday, but we'll see. I'm making ice all day today because we're serving blue Hawaiian drinks tonight with our supper, and it requires a lot of ice. We might pick up a bag though, because I think we're gonna make virgin ones too for the kids. So we're gonna need a lot of ice. So I'm like making ice. I was making ice last night and today, and yeah, it just takes a lot of ice. But that's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna finish doing all the back end crap for all this stuff, and I'll see you when the groceries arrive. Well, the groceries have arrived for tonight's dinner. Here's a bit of a grocery haul from Walmart. Trevor and I got a few things last night at Sobeys, but so we got our meat, actually. We got all the meat that we wanted for the week for the most part. So, well, besides the bacon. We got bacon. So this is Walmart, like I said. Bacon. We got some pineapple for our drinks tonight. Eggs. Vanilla yogurt for our smoothies. Alex loves those crispy minis. Pineapple juice for our drinks tonight. The blue Hawaiians. We got baking cocoa for the chocolate cake. We got an orange juice, Nutella. I got 4 things of tomato sauce. And I know I don't like tomatoes, but for me, I don't mind sauce if there's no chunks. This is like completely puree. There's no chunks in it. For me, tomatoes, I think it's like a texture thing. I don't like finding little clumps in my, anyway, I'm over explaining, but I do like tomato sauce, and I make a rosé out of it lately. Me and the kids have been like obsessed with this like rosé. I just do tomato sauce and cream and spices, and we put it on rigatoni pasta. It is so good. I got 2 blocks of butter. I got some mustard and ketchup for my sauce that I'm making for the meatballs. Some of this. Florence likes to take those rice cups to school. We got Ritz crackers, a fajita kit because we're having fajitas tomorrow. Onion soup mix for the meatballs. Granola bars, like the 3 different types. Milk, cheese was on sale. So we got 2 blocks of cheese. Hot Cheetos, rigatoni, sour cream and bacon, veggie straws, the cheddar, and then 2 things of Mr. Noodles. So that's what we got for this week. We bought the hamburger yesterday. We bought pork chops and baby potatoes yesterday to barbecue on Friday. And then Saturday, we're going to a party that they're feeding us there. But Saturday, we're having brunch. We're having bacon and eggs for brunch. And then Sunday, we usually do like bagels and toast, smoothies. And then Mom is having us Sunday night. So really, we didn't really need to get too much. I'm about to make my meatballs. I think I've showed you how I do this before, but this is what my sister does, and we all love it so much. So this is like a family pack of hamburger. I have another one here. I usually like to do 1 pack at a time. So I'm feeding 4, 7, 8, 12 people today. So you need onion soup mix, the dry soup mix. And you put in 2 packages per family size of hamburger. So, just gonna open up 2 packages. You can't really go wrong with meatballs though. Like, everyone does it so different, but it's always so good. And then she doesn't do this, but I do this. I just add in a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic. This is the blend by Kinder. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of the buttery garlic from Kinder. I just love this spice so much. And then you just mix that all up and roll it into balls. So then I boil them for about 20 minutes and then throw them into the crock pot with a homemade sauce, which I'll show you. And the key is to make your meatballs kind of small. We tend to like them smaller. Anyway. I did make them bigger once and they didn't go over as well. People just like them, I don't know, smaller. I have a pot of water over there. It's almost at the boiling point, so I'm just gonna plop these in there as I go. Probably should put them all in at once, but I'm not too worried about it since they are gonna be in the crock pot all day long. I just put them in at low. I'm going to show you how I do my sauce for the meatballs. So this is my sister's recipe. So whatever you're measuring in, these are kind of the measurements. I usually do it in a measuring cup, but mine's dirty. So I'm just going to do it in this one so you can see it. I'm probably going to do this a few times because this won't be enough. So what you're going to do, whatever vessel you're measuring in, you fill it 3/4 of the way with brown sugar. And obviously this is not crazy accurate because it goes down smaller here, but that's okay. Then you're gonna fill the rest of the vessel with ketchup. A couple squirts of mustard and a splash of vinegar. And then you mix this all around. And that's the sauce. So I'm probably going to do this 3 or 4 times because I'm feeding a lot of people and I have a lot of meatballs. But that's all it is. Whatever you're going to measure it in, it's 3/4 brown sugar. Fill the rest with ketchup, a couple squirts of mustard, and a dash of vinegar. And it is delicious. I'm just being gentle here because I got to try not to spill any. But this is what I'm going to put in the crock pot. I don't think you guys can see my crock pot. So I don't have anything in the crock pot right now, but I'm just going to pour this along the bottom. And then I'll put my meatballs in there and put another layer on top. One pot of the meatballs are done, so I just kind of strain it a little bit in the sink and then pour it in here. And any of the onion or anything like that from the soup mix, I make sure that goes in as well. Sorry guys. Mix. And like I said, I'm going to add more sauce to this. Give it a try. It's really good sauce. I mean, it's nowhere near healthy, so don't expect health from this, but it's delicious. So I have another round of meatballs coming in, and then I'll probably do one more thing of sauce. And the sauce is really good over your rice. I made the cake. It's just golden cake mix out of the box. And that's cooling. I'm going to start with the icing, but I also cut up some carrots and put some olive oil on them and some spices. So that's ready to go in the oven when the time is right. But this is new. I've never made this before. This is Trevor's mother's chocolate frosting recipe. I think I'm gonna 4 times it, only because there will never be too much. Like this icing, it becomes fudgy, so you could eat it as fudge too. So I'm going to do the 4 times the amount. So it's 4 cups of sugar, white sugar, 1 cup of cocoa, 1 cup of butter or margarine, I'm gonna use butter, and 1 cup of milk, and it says teaspoon of vanilla. That's not a lot of vanilla. Teaspoon of vanilla. And what you're gonna do is you put that all in your pot and you boil it for 9 to 10 minutes. And then you put, this is what I'm assuming. Trevor kind of has memory of this. So he was like, yeah, I think that's what she did. You fill a bigger pot with cold water, and then you put the pot with all of your stuff in it in the cold water like this. Not that it goes in, but just so it's going to cool it down. And you stir until you get the consistency you want. And I'm trying to go by memory on what the consistency was. So I think that's all you do. Boil, stirring constantly, boil 10 minutes. Okay, oh wait, this one says here, boil, stirring constantly, then boil 10 minutes without stirring, remove from heat, place in cold water, beat until ready to put on cake. So when you bring it to when you bring it to the boil, you stir it right up until it's boiling, and then you let it boil for 10 minutes without stirring. We're in this together, guys. We'll see how we do here. I transferred everything to a bigger pot. I put 1 cup of butter in there, but it's at the bottom. 4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of cocoa powder. Now we just need 1 cup of milk. Oh, and then the vanilla. I'm not gonna really measure that. I'm just gonna give it a little dash. Okay, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of cocoa, 4 cups of sugar. So we're gonna put this on the burner. It's gotta get that big chunk of butter to melt. So once it's all melted together into a boil, then you stop stirring it. That's hard to do. Okay, everything is melted. So now I have to let this boil for 10 minutes without touching it, no stirring. I don't like that because I'm a stirrer. Look at it going. Okay, 10 minutes. I'm gonna keep a close eye on it. But yeah, you don't touch it, and then you just let it do that, I guess. Then we're gonna put it in cold water. I'm gonna time lapse the 10 minutes. I followed the instructions to a T. I have not stirred it. So I think this is cold water in here. I think I just do this. And then she says stir. This is what I do. I think I put too much water. Maybe not. So now we stir until we have the correct consistency. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting, okay, I gotta empty some of this water out so I can like rest it. Got a little bit too much water in there. Okay. There. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm supposed to be continuously stirring this. Oh. Oh my gosh, we're flooding. Okay, I need to take out some more water. That should be good. There we go. Hope you guys can see. And she said, just do this until it's the consistency you want. That's not getting too, what if I put some ice cubes in the water? Because you can't icing a cake with it like this, right? So I think the whole point is to thicken this up. There goes all the ice I made today. So it was taking forever, but I think I'm almost there. I put in a bunch of ice cubes. I say we are just about there. It's definitely a lot thicker on the bottom. And that's why I think you gotta keep stirring it. Yeah, we're just about there to frosting the cake. Can you guys see? Look, oh my gosh. I did a little taste and it tastes identical to hers. I just gotta get the texture down. I think this is gonna be good because it will harden on the cake too. Let's give it a minute. Like some of it is definitely more gooey. I'm sweating. Oh my gosh. You can hear it. Woo! She's a candy maker. Okay. I should name my channel Willy Wonka. Okay. I think that's where we want it because we want to be able to spread it. Pray for me, pray for me. Okay, let's see, guys. Don't mind the look of me. I'm sweating. I'm just all over the map here. Okay, I'll put this here. I think this is ready. Okay. Oh my gosh! It's not for the faint of heart, guys. I think I gotta get this on the cake ASAP. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. It's runny, but I think it has to be that way. She did say in her notes, she writes, "Get ready to stir." She wasn't kidding. I just feel like it's a little bit too liquidy to put on the cake, but if it gets as hard as some of the sides are, I won't be able to spread it. Did she keep this in the fridge too? I don't remember. Okay, let's see. Like some of it is definitely thicker. I'll just do a little test area here. I think this is going to be fine. Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to spread it if it was any thicker than this. Watch this not even be her recipe and I'm really out to lunch. Yeah, I think this is the consistency we want. I'm just going to take my time. Like it's not spilling off the cake. It is like thickening as I'm putting it on. Just tell myself that. Can you see how red I am? I'm actually like legit sweating. I had the windows open for a bit. Okay, so now I want to do the side of the cake. Like this icing turns into fudge and it is so incredible. This cake is definitely a showstopper. It will keep you on your toes, that's for sure. Keep you in shape because of your arms. You get a good arm workout. I was mixing this thing for like, I'm not kidding you, 25 minutes. Okay. This looks incredible. Like I don't even know what to do. I'm so excited. going to put it in the fridge, but it looks so good. It tastes good. It's not the right I think this is a fail. It's not the right consistency. Unless it like gets better. I put it in the fridge. I should have stirred it longer. I just didn't have it in me. Look at me. It's been a half an hour and I'm still like, you just have to stir that thing so much. I think it's a fail. Like if I were to bring this to Trevor's family, I would be mortified. I probably wouldn't even bring it because it doesn't look. Did I crack my phone? No, I didn't. Oh, I thought I cracked my phone again. I would just be embarrassed. It tastes good, but it doesn't have the same texture hers did. Hers was like fudgy. Mine is like hot fudge. Hers was like fudge. Mine's like hot fudge. It's not hot, but you know what I mean? Hopefully it thickens up in the fridge, but I think it's going to be a fail. I'm not going to give up though. I am disappointed because the lemon one turned out so good, but the lemon one was so easy. And I know I remember her saying in the past that the chocolate cake was hard to make. And she probably didn't have it perfected the first time she did it either. Oh, it doesn't. I'm kind of embarrassed. It's I don't know. You guys will see it at supper time. Like literally, I'm so embarrassed to serve it. It does. I know for sure it tastes good, but it's just. That looks like a mud pie. Ellie, what do you think of the spring jazz? Isn't that beautiful? I love that one. Hello? Happy Pretend Tuesday. Happy Pretend Tuesday. Oh my gosh, where did you get this? Costco. When? What colors did they have? This, purple, black, red. I love it. Hi, Jonah. Happy Pretend Tuesday.
Happy Pretend.
Don't wait. Close your eyes. No. Don't leave it. I need to practice.
I don't think it hurt.
Hers probably wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I think it was. 45 years ago.
No, that's what I think it was.
She's 45 years on me.
I know. Let's take a look. There's a smaller batch first.
It tastes the same. It's just the texture's off.
Yeah. The taste is animal.
You got ice?
Yeah. I didn't think
Okay, supper's ready. I've been making ice all day.
Were you?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to get ice.
I did, because I couldn't make the ice fast enough. We're getting drunk. After trying to make that cake, Trevor, I was sweating.
That cake?
Like, my face was beat red. I opened up the windows. I was stirring that cake for about 35 minutes.
Really?
Your mom had good arm strength, probably, right?
Maybe just put it in the pan and let it harden and then cut it. It might not harden though.
How can you ice in a cake with that?
No, I'm saying, but your leftovers.
Yeah, but I thought it, yeah, I don't know. It's going to taste good. It's just going to look weird. Yeah. I don't know. Everyone's here except Matt. Okay, everybody. I'll give you a rundown before everyone gets here. Those are the meatballs. I did up some carrots with some olive oil and some butter seasoning and garlic, salt, pepper, and then just some rice. Okay, supper's ready. He's always talking about I have the rolls, appetizer cookies. I can move these actually.
That's not true.
Thank you, Trevor.
I think I have a couple inches left in me.
I feel like every weekend that you're gone.
You noticed my Easter tablecloth? You know what? Last year Jimmy noticed it too.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's the same one. Oh, the carrots have beautiful seasoning on it. It was beautiful out today, guys. It was another nice warm day, and now all of a sudden it's windy and freezing and snowing. How was your drive?
Good. Started to snow, but now
Yeah.
slow down a bit.
Because I'm not on the bench.
So dessert is a little bit of a miss.
You don't look like it. I heard cake.
Well,
I heard cake.
that looks beautiful.
You know what that kind of looks like? The Matilda cake.
Oh yeah, we're done.
Yeah. Is that cherry?
No, it's chocolate. Chocolate fudge.
I see red.
I messed up a bit.
Has a little shine to it.
That's okay. It's a good
Donut. But you know what, Trevor? Your mom
Yeah.
put a note saying if it's too runny,
Yeah.
to use less butter.
Okay.
So now I know.
Maybe a little cornstarch.
And look, I have a whole dish of extra icing.
For real. Florence, you are the bad one.
Actually, this icing looks more like.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
That actually
that
looks-
looks like
that looks
fudge.
like it.
That looks right.
That looks right.
Break up down.
Oh, Trevor!
Did you ice
Yeah,
the cake when it was hot?
Well,
If you did,
Well-
that's why it would melt.
I don't know. Okay, let's see. You know what? This is exactly the consistency that I was supposed to go for.
Yeah, I bet you it was just too hot with the ice.
The cake was not hot.
But
The ice.
Wasn't so hot.
No, the cake was done early in the day, but the icing.
Let that cool
But
first.
you added
Let the icing
Maybe-
cool and then do
It'd
it.
be hard to
again.
spread though if it's too cool. though.
That's what I was worried
Yeah.
about. So your mom had an act for it, that is for sure, because I don't know what
I
I'm
think this would be
doing.
too hard to spread.
He's not there.
Yeah, that'd be too hard to spread, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we can add that.
Yeah.
Florence, you added. Florence, you added. Did you
Figure it out, I guess.
So it definitely, we need to add more icing to this.
Just scoop it in.
And her icing in the middle is way thicker than this.
It just had it ran out.
Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do that?
This was a thing from here.
Go on as an act.
No, do the good stuff.
Oh, it's not the same.
Lady with a knife.
What is the act?
When you give me a piece, Jack, when you give me a piece, give me smaller than that, and I don't want it.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, who's that for?
Wherever you want.
They need more icing than
More?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think there's probably enough on there.
No, the icing is the best part.
No wait.
Wedding dress. Okay, guys.
These are the icing you're getting here.
Oh my God.
Okay, listen.
It looks like a cow. It's like a little
Took a dump on it, I'm
With the push-ups, you can.
Alex, you want these?
God, how many do you do?
You want these?
15?
No.
I don't like.
So just two and you left right
15,
now.
20. Yeah, but where are they? Like,
Guys,
he can do more.
I give you sore for like 2 days after.
But he can do like.
So, I think I found my error.
Yeah, but before
And
he did this,
next
push-ups,
time-
he was saying he could do 50.
Oh no.
He's a little.
The icing was too hot when I put it on the cake.
So
Okay, this is
just
gonna
But look how nice this is.
Remember, we're not gonna do a
Come here,
push-up.
Trev.
I improved.
That's the whole thing.
Oh,
Right. I'm just gonna do one. Trying to do
I like
perfect
it like
form.
that.
Okay.
Whoa.
You do one push-up,
no.
Wait, what?
Diabetes.
you do one push-up with me on your back.
I hope you enjoy it.
I can't
Yeah,
do
Hope you enjoy it. I would never
Diabetes.
bring this to Trevor's family. I would be mortified. Look at it.
Well, Jacqueline, where are the guinea pigs? We'll try it out.
Oh man, this
They
chocolate
wouldn't
looks
care,
sick.
but I would be so
This
embarrassed.
is
Like,
an actual
But you know what you did wrong, so the next time
good?
you'll keep getting better the more you do it.
well, she used to say it was a hard cake to make.
What do you think, Trevor?
Does it taste like hers or no?
Be honest.
It's good.
I'm not a fan. It's too like something.
Too rich?
There you go, sometimes okay.
No, Jonah doesn't like really sweet.
No,
You don't have to eat it if you don't like it. I kind of messed up.
You're with the dad. It doesn't look like I took a bite out of it. Where's that cookies?
In your bed.
Oh, I should get his dad.
Microwave.
It was a good attempt.
So, do you like it?
Well, I don't like icing, so I just kind of.
Jonah's not an icing guy either.
I think this is the biggest fail of my life.
Oh my god, definitely not.
You had worse.
Wow.
Tell us when, Trevor.
Oh, I don't know.
Tell us the date and when.
Like, it tastes good, but the texture's bad.
The cake is good. It's just your icing. You kind of have to.
Well, the taste is just a box.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just not solid. The icing part, not solid good, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's not solid.
when it was made before, it's like you take off pieces of it, right?
Next time I make it, will you make it with me?
I don't know how to make it.
I keep dropping this. I keep thinking it's going on my sweater.
It's okay.
I remember her talking about making this cake, and I remember being like, I wonder why it's so hard to make.
She never liked making it.
Yeah.
That's why.
I know why. It was kind of terrible. Well,
You
I was
probably have
sweating.
to, like, it's probably a certain way you have to do the icing.
It probably has to be the exact
He
temperature.
wrote on the recipe, get ready to stir. Get ready, like, you
Prepare
stir.
yourself.
I was stirring for like 30 minutes.
The icing.
Oh.
I actually like the glazed part.
The part that didn't turn out.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, not bad.
I was missing Jimmy today.
I wish.
I had the window open. I could hear the birds singing, and it just reminded me of spring coming.
I thought of Jimmy because we got all of our steps shoveled and all on top of the patio shoveled. We finally got all the ice broken off, and it was all bare deck. The snow from the roof fell down from the whole roof.
No,
I
jeez.
think both sides too, because it filled up our whole patio right up to the brim where the handle, like where the railing is.
Yeah.
And I could just hear Jimmy, "You're kidding."
Get it?
After all that shoveling, you're kidding.
You're kidding.
So start off with 1 cup of ice.
You have to say what you're making, Trevor. Blue Hawaiians.
Blue Hawaiian.
So you fill a cup of ice.
Cup of ice
Okay,
and
from
ginger
Hawaii.
blender.
He's already made a few, that's why there's already blue in it. What's that?
Pineapple juice.
A shot of pineapple juice.
2 ounces of pineapple juice.
2 shots of pineapple juice.
Shot of Malibu coconut rum.
Or 2 if you want 2 of them.
Depends what you want. I just put a little extra.
Is this mine?
Sure.
Whoa, that was his. No, I'm kidding.
And
Do you like it? Yeah.
a shot of blue Carasa.
Okay.
And then you have 1 shot of cream of coconut.
That's what makes it creamy. That's the velvet. Yeah. And you blend that all up.
You blend that all up.
Looks perfect. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. So the cake was a fail. It actually was the biggest fail I think I've ever done. The recipe was, I did the recipe fine for ingredient wise, but I think I messed up the technique. We'll get there. I'm not going to give up on it, but it was not a win. That is for sure. But that's okay. We can't all get it right on the first time, you know? It's another day in the pluses. It's beautiful out. Spring is around the corner. We always have this fake spring. It comes and it gets you all excited, and then we get like snowstorms. And anyway, I finished this book, Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover, and I really liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and that is because there's nothing wrong with it. I really liked it, but I didn't like it as much as the books I gave 5 stars to, like Icebreaker and Wildfire and Nothing Like the Movies, and you know, like those were 5 stars. Like, yes, next summer will be different, or this summer will be different. 5 stars. This was really, 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 really good, but I just didn't love it as much as my 5-star books, so I gave it a 4. I really liked it. It was a really quick read. I really like how she writes. Like it was a very quick, it's easy read. It's very, very easy. Some of the books I've read, I noticed were a little bit harder. Like I was constantly like not really knowing what words meant and stuff, but I just found this pretty simple. So I would highly recommend this one. It's really, really good. Now I'm reading this one. I had an appointment today, so I read it while I was there. So I only got a couple chapters in, but this is Something Blue. I don't know. This has good reviews, but so far I'm not loving it. I'm only a couple chapters in, but I'll give it a try. That is for sure. But you guys, I know I've said this to you a million times, but I'm just not loving my new schedule. Like I'm loving, like last night was so great not having to edit after everyone left, because people stayed late last night. They were here till like 9 o'clock. So that it was really nice to not have to edit. Like I was able to, me and Trevor watched some YouTube, and then I did some reading. And the thing is, I am a super fast editor. I really am. Like I've already have this video is long and I have it done. Like it's supposed to go up Saturday, but I'm like, I hate having videos waiting. I just do. My brain, like it's sitting there waiting. It makes me like, I can't move on. Like I like to release quick. That's what I've always done. I have a quick turnover. So I might just put this up for Friday, and then I don't know. I'd love to do Monday to Friday next week and then play around with that editing pocket of time in the morning and see how that goes Monday to Friday. I think that's the best bet right now, to experiment. So I don't want to give you dates. I don't want to say this day, this day, this day. I want to try to do it and see how it feels. And then after my vacation, we can discuss where I'm at, what I want to do. So I love Monday to Friday. I love it. I've always loved it. I've done it since September. It's just that editing time at night. I don't love that anymore. So anyway, I'll see you when I see you. Chances are you're going to see me again Monday. So don't expect a video Saturday. I should be back Monday. I hope you guys are well, and I'll see you really, really soon in my next video. Have a good weekend, guys. Everything that has been